Good Friday morning, everybody. We're at the end of the week once again. Happy Patriot Day to everybody out there. It is 9/11 once again. On that fateful day, almost 20 years ago, when the world stopped turning, when the planes hit the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. You can't forget the Pentagon when the plane crashed into the Pentagon building. But today, Friday, September 11th, like I said. Happy Patriot Day. I hope you commemorate this day well. And I want to once again say, comment below, either here on YouTube or if you're watching this on if you're watching from Facebook, comment on the Facebook post after I share this video. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Where were you at when the planes hit the towers? Where were you when the towers fell? Like I said at the end of yesterday's video, I was asleep when the planes hit the towers. Towers somewhat fell. I got up, saw a picture of a plane hitting a building on the front page of the newspaper. It's like, didn't dawn on me. I turned the TV on. It's all over the TV. It's like, what's going on? And the more and more I hear them saying, I said, hijacked planes hit the towers. I was like, what? And then one crashed into the Pentagon building. Like, whoa! And then another one didn't get to hit no building, but crashed in the field. But today is officially known as Patriot Day. And today's passage, we're going to be understanding the times. 1 Chronicles 12, verse 32. Well, let's get on with the passage. I'll reiterate at the end of when we get done with this, and then I'll reiterate a little more on my thoughts on 9/11. So, it says, and of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, the heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment. Excuse me. I just recently finished my dinner just a little while ago, prior to recording this video, which you're seeing this video, and it's Friday morning. But this video was, as of recording of this video, it is Sunday evening. So I just recently finished homemade lasagna that I had for dinner, and it was good. I don't think I cooked the pan in the oven long enough. Some of the noodles weren't quite done yet. I got the oven ready noodles, so you didn't have to cook the noodles. All you do is stick them in the pan, you put the mixture and all in the pan, lay your noodles down, put your cheese down, whatever you put in your lasagna. You layer it up, and then you stick it in the oven. Let it, with the oven ready noodles, you just stick it in the oven, and your liquid in your sauce and all will absorb into the noodle and soften the noodle up. I don't think I got my noodles done. I may not cook the pan long enough to be able to get the noodles all the way done, but it is what it is. It was good. But then again, it was good. So let me know in the comment section what your favorite kind of meal is. And if you cook, what's your favorite kind of food to cook? If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, and if you're watching on Facebook, comment in the Facebook post. because you won't be able to comment on the YouTube post, because you have to be signed in to YouTube to be able to comment on a YouTube post. I learned that. I had to have my own profile to be able to comment on YouTube videos. But now I have a YouTube channel, so hey, I comment all the time on some. But so this chapter of 1 Chronicles chapter 12 lists the numbers of men from each of the tribes of Israel who cast their lot with David in his conflict with King Saul. And all these numbers are given except those of Issachar. But of these it was said that all their brethren followed their 200 leaders in turning to David. And the reason for their unanimity, like unanimous, it's like when you're voting and you get a unanimous number of people to vote on one choice, then it's by unanimous decision. So their unanimity in the decision was that these leaders had understanding of the times to know what Israel ought to do. And it was time to turn the kingdom to David according to the word of the Lord in verse 23 of chapter 12. And God had given them a Benjamite, Saul, as king for a time, but now David had been anointed, and it was time to give the scepter to Judah, according to the prophecy of their father Jacob, given over 600 years before, Genesis 49:10. So how desperately we need leaders today who are spiritual, sons of Issachar, understanding these times. Christ told the apostles in Acts 1:7, it's not for you to know the times or the seasons. And it was more urgent that they proceed to witness for him unto the uttermost part of the earth, in verse 8 of Acts chapter 1. And nevertheless, he would return to the earth in some generation, and that generation should be expected when they would see all these things to know that it is near, even at the doors. Matthew 24:33. They could understand the signs, and even though they should never attempt to guess the date, they could look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Your redemption draweth nigh. Luke 21:28. When they would see these things begin to come to pass. And I've been seeing some of these things coming to pass. I believe that the end times are near. So be ready. So the signs are everywhere. Yet few of our leaders, even many Christian politicians, seem to understand the real meaning of these times. Christ is even at the doors. Because you all know in some passages in Scripture that the seasons will be out of order. The seasons will be out of whack. We'll have devastating storms. Like we just had Hurricane Laura hit. A devastating hurricane. We've got the wildfires in California. We've got this pandemic, this virus outbreak. That's a disease outbreak. This is a worldly outbreak of that disease. And the seasons are unseasonably different than what they used to be. Used to be hot during the summer, cool during the fall, cold in the winter, and comfortable during the spring. But here lately, in Florida, it's been some hot days. Even if it's getting to be close to being fall season, and we're still battling with summer heat. So that's all for today's passage of understanding the times. And you should understand the times. The end is nigh. It won't be much longer as I see it. If things keep continuing on its path right now, the end is nigh. The end is near. The end will be coming soon if things continue like they are right now. So, once again, happy Patriot Day. Hope you commemorate it well. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great week. Look for having a great weekend. And I appreciate you. I love you. Stay safe out there. Happy 9/11. Remember all those that were lost that fateful September day. And if you want to comment, where were you that day that the towers were, that fateful September day, 9/11, 2001? Where were you that September day when the terror attack, the planes hit towers and the towers fell? Where were you? And remember all the ones that were lost. Not only at the towers, but in the field and the Pentagon building. All the people that we lost, that fateful day. And remember all the ones that we've lost so far in this pandemic. Don't forget them. Don't forget these loved ones, friends, neighbors, colleagues, famous people, and whoever they may be. But remember them. Thank you for watching. Once again, tomorrow, Saturday, September the 12th, will be video number 4 in the Revival in the Word video series. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about revival through the Word. And we're going to be in verse 25 of Psalm 119. Sorry for not almost forgetting that, but thanks for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. And I'm out.